Good morning everyone, it's Luke here from Sandgate Oil Electrics and Automotive. This morning we're working on a Nissan Navara. It's coming for an oil leak. We've already started to drain it, but as you can see the hose now is leaking. Those hose clamps are actually tight, but you find when you pull it off that the hoses themselves are as hard as a rock. And you can see there's no give in it whatsoever. So that hose needs to be replaced, and we'll put different style hose clamps on them. Let's see how hard that is there. Apart from an oil leak, it's also got a coolant leak. As you can see there's T-pieces that have been fitted to fit the aftermarket LPG. Now these hose clamps are tight, but I dare say it's probably the original T-piece, which is plastic. So we're going to recommend the hoses be replaced with new hoses. I'd say they're factory, these ones. That's aftermarket. New T-pieces and new hoses, and hopefully it'll be fine. As you can see down there, someone's put a hose clamp and another hose clamp on there to stop a leak, and then we can probably get in there, but that'll be both rectified as well. So carrying on from the hose, this is one with oil leak. So both ends are hard. So this hose is not serviceable anymore. I'd say it's the original hose, so it's done really well. It's nearly a 30-year-old car. This is what it should. The elasticity in there, see the rubber bounces back. So then you can do the hose clamp up and it'll grip. Whereas this one, you can do the hose clamp up and it's because it's so hard, it's not actually going to grip on the inside of the pipe, which is right there. And you've got that flange on the ends there, stop the hose slipping past it, and the hose clamp gets done up about there. Both ends are like that, knurled or flange, whatever you want to call it. Continuing on with the coolant leak. Now, because these are the original hoses, I do not want to try and get that hose off via using a hook to go under there and run it around the seal, because this is the actual heater core itself. I might crack the heater core. Not a small job to fix, so what I do is I slice the hose because it's going in the bin anyway, and then I get my little pick and go around there and just peel it ever so gently off this pipe, on this the same one down there, so it doesn't stress that pipe out. And there's a finished result, no damage. Just need to clean up a bit of corrosion on that pipe, both of them actually, with a steel wool or Scotch-Brite, just to clean in there and clean it. So continuing on, I'm over at the converter side doing the coolant hoses. I don't know if you can see this hose here. This one is newer than this one. This one's quite hard. But if you look in there, it's pretty clean. But this one's hard, and you see all the rust that is inside this hose. So I'm going to recommend a coolant flush. See all that there? That's inside the whole cooling system. A lot of the time it actually sticks the hoses and doesn't circulate. But that's just to show you it's quite old and it needs replacing regardless of how it looks on the outside. The inside is just very rusty. See? So let's clean the pipes up on the heater core there. Now, because the age of the vehicle, this is the hose that needs replacing, but because it's only 30 years old, they don't have these hoses in stock anymore. So what I'm going to do is use a straight bit of hose and make my own nice and neat. There's a little loop around there on there, so there's no kinks in it. So we've finished up the Navara, the new hose. That's how it turned out. There's the coolant lines, nice and neat, over there, all working well. So this is the hose that's got the converter. As you can see, I've taken it off. It is full of rust, particles, and some metal and stuff that are rusted, but it's really hard to do this one-handed. But even though it looks visually okay, it is hard. But since I've cut the hose, it just tears quite easily.